and welcome back to Bookish Theories! In today's video, I would like to talk about GOT7’s last piece, focusing on a little breakdown and analysis of the lyrics and the music video to celebrate GOT7’s 7th anniversary and their freedom from JYP Entertainment. Last Piece is a song co-written and co-composed by JB that tells the story of a person who identifies their loved one as the missing piece that makes them complete. Now, much like it was anticipated during promotion, the song is the second title track of GOT7’s Breath of Love Last Piece. As we already discussed in my previous video about GOT7, the first title track was Breath, a song written by Yoonjae that explored the emotion of an individual that meets the person that they are destined to be with. That was a song that Yoonjae wrote to convey his love and gratitude towards their fans, and they used the artistic concept of the video to portray GOT7’s world literally coming to life because of your love and support. And Last Piece further explores this concept because if on the one hand the boys portray themselves as the subject of the art that is being displayed, on the other their loved one is the last piece that they need in order for this art to really come to life. You see, in this context, the last piece itself is a concept that has multiple layers of meaning. Since we know that in a few days GOT7 will depart from JYP and begin a new stage of their career, the song is literally the last piece that they release before this change actually comes in full effect. Even if GOT7 themselves are departing from the agency, however, as of right now there is no indication that the boys will disband anytime soon. So if anything, Last Piece can be regarded as a farewell to this specific stage of their life, as well as a celebration of the 7 years that they spent together with their fans. Much like Breath, this song is essentially about unity and completeness. It's about them finally becoming the people that they were always meant to be, thanks to this special love coming into their life. So just to be clear, Last Piece is far from being a goodbye to Agassiz, because the song here heavily focuses on the fact that they are ready to do anything in order to protect the wholeness that they achieved because of you. Now, this is an idea that is conveyed in the song itself, because as I just mentioned, Last Piece is a concept with multiple meanings attached to it. In an exhibition, for instance, the last piece is generally the most important artwork of a collection. So since the boys themselves are portrayed in front of a canvas, we can say that they are the last piece that is finally complete and ready to be shown to the public. This is an idea that was foreshadowed all the way back in the concept photos, and that is further explored in both the video and the choreography, because right from the beginning we can see Jin Young's hand coming out of the frame and the fantasy world of the artwork finally merging together with reality. In comparison to Breath, where we saw that GOT7 were still living inside of the paintings and were never actually involved in the preparation of the exhibition, now we see that the boys are both in charge of it and the main focus of the art that will be displayed once these preparations are complete. And this is an important change because not only these visuals suggest a sense of freedom, but also an idea of agency that wasn't really there before. In comparison to Breath, where art and reality were still separated, Last Piece shows us that now these two worlds are united and the boys are both the art on display and the people in charge of displaying it. And as it turns out, this transformation is ultimately due to the missing last piece, which in this context is none other than Agassiz themselves. As the lyrics tell us, without the love that you give them, GOT7 feel like soulless dolls. They feel meaningless and deserted like an abandoned playground, but this feeling disappears when you are with them because you are their missing last piece, their hope, and their answer from the beginning to the end. Now, the reason why I don't think the last piece will actually be GOT7's real last piece is actually due to the fact that the sense of gratitude that they convey is also mixed together with the underlying fear of losing this love once things eventually will change. In the song, the boys ask you to believe them when they say that they need you. They express a sense of doubt about the final result of the painting that they are working on, and they also ask you to stay by their side no matter what happens. So if we compare the lyrics to what is happening in reality, this is far from a goodbye, but rather them diving into a new beginning and asking you to follow them into this new stage of their life. As of right now, GOT7 are still working on their last piece. They are still growing, adjusting, and making choices in order to stay with you as long as possible. But in the midst of all of these changes, the only thing that stays constant is their love and gratitude towards you, which the boys convey both in the song as well as in real life. As the lyrics tell us, you give them the breath of love that literally brings them to life. Their art has meaning because you give meaning to it. So even if GOT7 is the last piece in the exhibition, you are the missing last piece that makes them complete. Now this idea is also reinforced right at the end, because if on the one hand we see that the main piece in the gallery is still missing, which again shows us that their work is far from over, on the other the focus is on the connection that the boys actually share. What these visuals are telling us here is that no matter what happens, the real masterpiece is the love that you gave them and that brought them together to make them complete. So more than anything else, Last Piece should be seen as a promise to honor this unity and hold on to it for as long as possible. This is an ending that shows us that the boys are united, in charge, and working towards a new beginning. But to know what this beginning will entail, we'll have to wait and see. In the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please think about liking and subscribing. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye bye!